Hello again, everybody. Here we are in New Orleans, Louisiana, and as you know, it just had a hurricane. I was actually trying to get a couple more videos done before the hurricane, but forgetting to start the recording kind of did that in. And last night it was fun trying to land in the middle of a hurricane. We are sitting here at Armstrong New Orleans International. We are going to Dallas in the Delta Airlines A330 200. Flight time should be an hour 20 minutes, cruising altitude 36,000 feet. Then after going to Dallas, we'll be coming back to New Orleans. Then we'll be going to Detroit, Atlanta, and then back to New Orleans. That is the plan for the next few videos, so I hope everyone enjoys.
Cabin crew, we're happy to get going now, so as soon as you're ready you can open the doors and start letting the passengers on board.
Ideal flight professional. Lockheed Martin registered R3D registered T4. Okay, no problem. Hashtag end flight menu. 1. Request clearance. 1. 2. Say again.
Clearance
3.
delivery Delta 829er with feed information request
5.
clearance.
Other requests. 6. Other options.
Delta 829er, expect runway 29er departure, clear to destination airport as filed, fly runway heading climb 211,000, expect flight level 36010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency will be 123.85, squawk 4357, altimeter 29er.70.
Distance 1 nautical miles.
Clear to DAL as filed, climbing 1000, expect flight level 360 departure on 123.85, squawk 4357, altimeter 29.70, Delta 829er.
Delta 829er, read back correct, contact ground 121.9er.
284.
Roger,
121.
1.9er, Delta 829er.
AD altitude, 11,000 feet. Squawk 4,357. Altimeter, 1,006, 29.7 inches. Com 1, 121.90.
Into the great unknown, to a world we don't know, into the great unknown. Let's escape.
Door 1 closed. MCE is listening.
Beacon light on.
Beacon lights selected on.
Recognition light on.
Hi, Captain. All
Recognition
passengers
lights
and recognition
on.
closed.
Wing lights on.
Roger. Wing lights on.
MCE suspended speech recognition.
I'll hold you close through the night. I won't let go until the sunrise. These open highways.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain speaking, and I'd like to welcome you on board this Delta Airlines flight to Dallas. We're not anticipating any delays, so we hope to be up in the air in the next 15 minutes or so. We might experience a few bumps as we take off due to the wind, but it shouldn't be too bad once we reach a higher altitude. You should get a nice view as we climb, so make sure you enjoy the view out of the windows. If you're not lucky enough to have a window seat, feel free to ask the person next to you what it looks like, and I'm sure they'll oblige. For now, though, the ground crew are loading the last of the baggage into the aircraft, so if you could get yourself seated and secured in the meantime, we can make a departure as soon as they're finished.
Ground southwest 5421, cleared off runway 28.
Southwest 5421, taxi by Echo, 2 gate, Golf 1.
Via Echo 2 gate, Golf 1, southwest 5421.
2. Request start up and push back. 3. Say again. 4.
Ground
Checklist menu.
southwest
5. Flight plan information.
1118,
6. Other requests. 7.
Southwest
Other options.
1118,
9.
taxi by Sierra,
First
runway
Louisiana,
28,
United
taxi
States.
to runway
1.4 nautical miles,
via
82
Sierra,
degrees.
Southwest 1118. Ground Delta 829er, request startup and pushback. Delta 829er, startup and pushback approved.
Hashtag SS.
Roger,
Activate
clear
ground
for
services.
startup, Delta
Activate ground
829er.
services. 1. Request boarding. 2. Request catering service. 3. Request refueling. 4. Request boarding. 5. Prepare for pushback and departure. 6. No jetways here. 7. Operate stairs. 8. Additional services. 9. Customize this parking position. 10. Reposition aircraft. Hashtag elect operator at parking 2. Select handling operator. 1. Express jet. 2. FedEx GSX default choice. 3. MCE is listening, yes. Hashtag GSX handling by FedEx. GSX tow truck in motion. Number 1 fuel valve closed. Number 2 fuel valve closed. Number 1 fuel valve open. Number 2 fuel valve open. GSX, hello.
Good day, Captain.
We are ready for pushback.
We're locking the gear now, so we'll be pushing back in just a couple of minutes. Can you please
196.
confirm that your parking
GSX locking
brake
gear.
is set?
The silence fades into the night. Coyotes sing at the moonlight. These open highways are calling our name
We're
GSX
locking the gear now.
for us to escape. Feel the wind touch our face. Let's take a spin to a foreign place. These open highways are calling our name, and now it's time for us to escape. Escape to a world we don't know. Escape into the
Ground, southwest, 5085. Request taxi.
Hashtag SX.
Southwest 5085, taxi via Sierra, runway 28.
Nose left slash tail
Via
right.
Sierra, runway 28.
Pushback.
Southwest,
Tugs in position,
5085.
bypass
Max
is
100.
inserted, and we are
Hashtag
ready
GSX
to
departure
push.
check completed. Bypass
Okay, it
inserted.
looks like the
Release
apron is
parking brakes.
clear. Release parking brakes.
Parking brake off.
Pushing out.
GSX commencing push.
Clear for engine
All engines
start.
clear. Start at will.
Start engine number 2.
Beg your pardon. Repeat please. Engine start.
Yes.
Thank you. Starter engaged. Engine 2. Start valve
Ideal
open.
flight
Engine
Local
2.
time 2:45 and 24 seconds PM. 1945 Zulu time. Number 2 starter engaged.
Fuel flow. Engine 2.
Number 2 starter off. Number 2 ignition on.
Engine number 2 generator on.
Generator 2. Switched
Number
on.
2 generator active.
Start engine number 1.
Starter cut out. Engine 2. Sure.
complete
Start
on
switch
cross-check.
engaged.
Thank you.
Engine 1. Start
Number one
valve
starter
open.
engaged.
Engine 1. Enter.
highways are calling our name, and now it's time for us to escape. We've
Fuel flow. Engine 1.
Hello, welcome aboard, and thanks for flying with Delta. Every
Number
time
one
we
ignition
take
on.
off, we
Number
try to
one
make
starter
the
off.
world a little smaller.
Engine number 1
Our
generator
first
on.
priority on every flight is
Yep,
safety
generator
of our
one
passengers
available
and
now.
crew. So please, give us your attention as we show you one of the safest worlds
Starter
there
cut
is,
out.
the
Engine
world
1.
of the safety card.
into the great unknown. Escape.
Be sure that all carry-on items are securely stowed in an overhead bin.
Hi Captain. The
And
cabin
place
is secured.
smaller
All doors
items,
cross-checked.
including handbags,
We're ready to.
under the front.
Thanks a lot.
If you lose your electronic device in your seat, please do not adjust your seat and ask the crew member for assistance. Please ensure all aisles, exits, and bulkhead areas are clear. As we leave the gate, make sure your seatbelt is fastened. To fasten, insert the metal tip into the buckle and adjust the strap so it's low and tight across your lap. To release the belt, just lift and out with the buckle. Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened anytime the seatbelt sign is on. And even if the sign is off, please keep your seatbelt fastened in case you experience unexpected rough air. For everyone's safety, federal regulations require all passengers to comply with the posted placards and lighted information signs located throughout the cabin, in addition to any crew members' instructions.
GSX
Pushback is complete. Set your parking brakes, please,
Cigarettes is
and
not allowed
confirm.
on any Delta
Parking brake
flight.
off.
And federal law
Man,
prohibits
GSX waiting
entering,
confirmation confirmed by start.
or
Confirm from
destroying
GSX
a
menu.
restroom smoking.
Hashtag SX. 1 pushback in progress. Interrupt pushback. 1.
There are 8
Confirm good engine
exits
start.
on this
2.
plane.
Stop here and
4
complete pushback
doors,
procedure.
2 on each
3.
side,
Forward pushback.
and 4 window exits
Hashtag GSX
over
captain.
the wings.
Ground. We have
the
good engine
forward
start.
doors have
And disconnect.
detachable slides
Some
that
connect
can
messages
be
muted.
used for flotation.
APU shutting down.
Life rafts
APU
are
generator off.
located in
Taxi
ceiling
lights on.
compartments at the front and center
Taxi
of the
lights
plane.
on.
Set
In the
fast
event
2.
of an evacuation, leave all
Affirmative.
carry-on
Flaps
items
Flaps
2
zero.
selected.
Flaps 1. Flaps 1.
All exits
APU
are
shutdown.
clearly marked
Suspended
with
speech
signs.
recognition.
However, if
Flaps
there's a
3.
loss of power
Enter
and
Louisiana,
cabin
United
visibility
States.
is reduced,
1.5 nautical
likely
miles,
illuminated
85
aisles
degrees.
to guide you to the
Flaps 4.
exit.
Flaps
Please
4.
take a moment
Flaps
to find
4.
the exits
Flaps
closest
5.
to you. And
Flaps 6.
remember, they might
Flaps
be
6.
behind you.
Flaps 7.
It's unlikely,
Flaps 7.
but if
Ground,
the
United
changes,
1863.
the panel bumper
Flaps
will
8.
taxi.
open.
Flaps 9.
United 1863, taxi via Sierra, runway 28.
Flaps 11.
Via Sierra, runway
Flaps
28.
12.
United
Flaps 13.
1863.
Flaps 13.
Slip the
Flaps
elastic
14.
strap over your head
Flaps 14.
and adjust the
Flaps
mask
14.
if necessary.
Tug is
Flaps 15.
disconnected,
Flaps
Captain,
15.
and clear.
Flaps 15.
Bypass pin has been removed.
Be sure to adjust your own mask before helping others. A water evacuation is also unlikely, but just in case, life vests are located under your seats in the main cabin. If you're seated in the first class or business class cabin, life vests are either in a compartment beneath or adjacent to your seat. To use, remove the vest from its container the vest over your head. Wrap the strap around your waist and attach it to the buckle in front and adjust securely around your waist. As you leave the plane,
Clear
inflate the
left
vest
hand,
by
right.
pulling down on the
Disconnecting
red
now.
tab
Have a
at the
good
bottom
flight.
of the
Bye-bye.
vest, or manually inflate it by blowing into the tube at shoulder level. A water-activated light is attached to each vest.
Ground Delta 829, request taxi.
Delta
829, taxi by Echo Sierra to runway 29. By Echo Sierra to runway 29, Delta 829.
Auto throttle arm. Fuel equipment element unlocked. Fuel equipment NAV modified. Blood director active. Contact NAV
As we
GPS which is
come through the
GPS.
cabin for our final safety check, please let us know if you need anything before we take off.
Ideal light professional header. Pushback. Local time 245 PM. 1945 zoom time. Flight time from KMS 59. Setting 299 degrees. Distance 1 nautical miles. Flight time from KMS 58. Setting 307 degrees. Distance 246 nautical miles. Armstrong North into low. KMS KDL. Local time 27707.
Ground southwest 4449er, requesting engine start and push back.
Southwest 4449, startup and pushback approved.
Southwest 4449er.
Select navigation. Allow wheel aircraft. Move location. Combo box. KMS runway 24. HD. KMS runway 06. KMS runway 19. KMS runway 01. KMS runway 28. HD. KMS runway 10. HD. KMS runway 24. All short. KMS runway 06. All short. KMS runway 19. All short. KMS runway 01. All short. HD. 13.4. KMS runway 28. All short. HD. 283.5. Set up key set back. Set back. Set up key cycle. Set up key cycle. Set actions. Voice settings. OK button. Stop. Ideal light. Move to location. Move to location. Runway 78. All short. Register.
Delta 829, contact tower on 119.5.
Landing on.
119.5. Delta 829.
8. Com 1.
Strobe lights on.
Proceed for takeoff,
19.50.
please.
Strobe lights selected
MCE
on.
suspended speech recognition.
Tower Delta 829er, holding short of runway 29er, ready for departure. Delta 829er, line up runway 29er. Lining up runway 29er, Delta 829er.
Exit flight, simulator menu flight assistance. Ideal flight professional header. Move to location runway 28 all short. Push back, local time 245. Set out items. Set out items but no process. Flight level, fleet vertical speed, ops 1 compass, ops 2, flight at ADF, Coleman setting, middle arcs, maintain speed box, select navigation. Allow player racing aircraft, move to location, combo box, KMSY runway 24, HDD, KMSY runway 19, HD, KMSY runway 01, HDD, KMSY runway 28, HDD 2, set out key cycle throttle assist, set out key cycle assist actions. Voice settings OK button, dot. Ideal flight, move to location runway 28.
On runway 28.
Lockheed Martin register, R3 register.
Delta 829er, wind 230 at 15, runway 29er cleared for takeoff. Runway 29er cleared for takeoff, Delta 829er.
250 knots. $23 knots. 34 knots. 48 knots. 62 knots. 76 knots.
100 knots.
105 knots. 118 knots.
V1.
130 knots. 145 knots. Pulling stick. 156 knots. 168 knots. 180 knots. Next waypoint, EIC.
V2 positive climb.
246 nautical miles.
Airborne.
Bearing 314 degrees. 1 hour degrees, 22 minutes, 24 seconds. Airborne.
Positive climb, gear up.
216 knots indicated. 4 degrees pitch. Flaps 14. 3 degrees pitch. 0. Flaps 4 degrees pitch. Flaps 12. Flaps 11. 4 degrees pitch. Flaps 10. Flaps 9. Flaps 4 degrees adjusted to 250 knots. 3 degrees pitch. Flaps 4. Flaps 3. 2 degrees pitch. Flaps 1. Flaps 0. 1 degree south pitch. Miami, Louisiana, United States. 1 degree south nautical miles. 166 degrees. 0 degrees pitch.
Sync rate.
Minus 1 degrees pitch. Trim up. 0.00. 0 degrees pitch. 0 degrees pitch. Airborne. Deep. On 10. Airborne. 0 degrees 7 knots.
Landed.
10. On ground. 1 degree south 276 knots. 0 degrees pitch. 266 knots. Minus 2 degrees pitch. 255 knots. Minus 2 degrees pitch. 246 knots. Minus 1 degrees pitch. 236 knots. Minus 2 degrees pitch. 227 knots. MCE is listening.
Set flaps.
Minus 2 degrees pitch. Minus
I
2
know you won't like
degrees
to hear
knots.
that. If we
Minus
extend
2
flaps
degrees,
now,
131
that'll
knots.
get some damage.
Set flaps
Minus
2.
2 degrees pitch.
I know
136
you won't
knots.
like to hear that.
Minus 2
If we
degrees
extend flaps
pitch.
now, that'll get
243
some
knots.
damage.
Minus 2 degrees pitch. 248 knots. Minus 2 degrees pitch, 251 knots. Minus 2 degrees pitch, 251 knots. Minus 2 degrees pitch, 248 knots. Minus 1 degrees pitch, 242 knots. Minus 2 degrees pitch, 239 knots. Minus 2 degrees pitch, 238 knots. Minus 2 degrees pitch, 239 knots. Minus 2 degrees pitch, 241 knots. Minus 2 degrees pitch, switching to true heading display. Minus 1 degrees pitch. Flaps 1 MCE suspended speech recognition. Minus 1 degrees pitch and NAV lights on. Minus 1 degrees pitch.
Landed.
Rolling set to 1,800 feet per minute.
Positive rate.
Flaps 6
Airborne.
altitude set to 3,300 feet. Flaps 9 speed set to 176 degrees pitch. Flaps 10 NAV on 7 degrees pitch. Autopilot master active. V1 flaps 12 8 degrees pitch. Rotate flaps 13 airborne 9 degrees V on 242 knots. Gear up 10 degrees pitch. Flaps switching back to magnetic 9 degrees pitch. Flaps 15 heading set to a magnetic heading of 295 degrees. 8 degrees pitch. Flaps up. 8 degrees lights off. Flaps 11. Flaps 11. Please resume on navigation. Flaps 10. Sir. Heading lock active. 9 degrees pitch. Autopilot reset. Gear up. 9 degrees pitch. Flaps 9. Flaps 8. Com 1. 123.85. Flaps 8. Flaps 8. Flaps 7. Flaps 7. Flaps 6. Flaps 5. Flaps 5. Flaps 4. Flaps 3. Flaps 3. Flaps 2. Flaps 1. Flaps 1. Flaps 1. Flaps 0. Flaps 0. 1,000 feet. 2,000 feet.
Departure Delta 829er, passing 2,800 for 1,000.
Delta 829er,
climb to
heading 300. 3,000 feet.
1,000. Climbing to 1,000, Delta 829er.
Well, that'll teach me to retract the flaps too early.
Confirm. Flaps 28.
Negative.
4,000 feet.
Sure, I won't do that.
MCE is listening. MCE suspended speech recognition.
Yep.
Delta 829er, heading correction 2300 to EIC.
That's exactly what happened.
Heading 300 for
Retract the flaps
EIC.
too early.
navigation.
Crash
Delta
died there.
829er.
5,000 feet. Heading 299. Heading 299. $6,000 feet. 2,513 feet per minute. $7,000 feet.
Southwest 523, maintain present altitude. Maintain present altitude, Southwest 523.
Ladies and gentlemen, you may now use your
Delta
electronic devices.
829er, climb and maintain flight level 240.
6.9 nautical miles,
Climb and
186
maintain
degrees.
flight level 240, Delta 829er.
AP altitude, 24,000 feet. 9,000 feet.
Crossing 10,000.
Landing on. Landing off. 10,000 feet. 280 knots. 16,000 feet.
Southwest, 523, descent to 9,000. Descending to 9,000 at southwest, 523. Delta 829er, heading correction 2300 to EIC. Heading 300 for EIC.
Continue on navigation.
Delta 829er.
Next waypoint, EIC. Distance, 214 nautical miles. Bearing, 316 degrees. 41 minutes, 23 seconds. 14,000 feet. Heading, 300.
Delta 829er, contact Houston on 126.35. 126.35, Delta 829er.
Com 1, 126.35. feet.
Houston, Delta 829er, passing 16,000 for flight level 240. Delta 829er, identified.
feet.
Transition altitude.
18,000 feet. Altimeter, 1,013, 29.92 inches. Autopilot on.
Continue on navigation.
3,300 feet. Heading 310. Climb rate set to 1,500 feet per minute. Heading set to a magnetic heading of 295 degrees, 1,500 feet per minute.
Climb and maintain flight level 360, Delta 829er.
10,000 feet per minute. EP altitude, 36,000 feet.
Object object. Space, these message box object. LV object box object. These message box object. Object box object. These message box. LV object box object. Base LV box. AV object box object. Cam check box object. V check box object. VCC check box. Edit red only. Edit red only. Edit red only blank. Edit red only blank. Map check box. RECV check box check. Edit selected 108.00. Edit selected 100. Edit selected 100. Edit selected 12 button. Add 1 button. Com 1 button.
20,000 feet.
XPMDR button. Arm check box object. AV check box check. Edit selected 0.
Louisiana, United States.
Edit selected
0.7 nautical miles, 56 degrees.
Edit scan icon range space pressed. Context menu. View range submenu. Add new available. Range sub. View mode submenu. Say submenu list. Plug it in. E business repeated. Edit scan icon range.
20,416 feet ASL.
Space pressed. Say sub. View mode. Range active. Drop 10. Waypoint near. All airport cars. Sub. Flight speed submenu left. Take off. 250 AM. Approach. Cruising. 5 button. Speed safe. Mach 0.65 s.
Speed set to Mach 0.65. 21,000 feet.
Delta 829er, heading correction to 310 to EIC. Heading 310 for EIC.
Continue on navigation.
Delta 829er.
Heading 310. 22,000 feet. 23,000 feet. Feet.
Time on range mode. Space. Context menu. Space. New boats rate. Add new. Available. Save. Near other. Circle left. Circle 5 near sub menu Z. Fly right sub menu left. Take off. Do not approach. 170 degree cruising. 500. Speed safe. Mach 0.69 s.
Speed set to Mach 0.69.
Ah,
25,000 feet.
This isn't quite going the way I was expecting to go. But, yeah, we're airborne. Climbing up to 36,000 feet, and yeah, as I said earlier in the video, don't overburn me, retract the flaps too quickly.
26,000 feet.
I will say the two best airplanes I have
Climbing to flight level 250, American 550
in the sim.
Delta 829, heading correction to 3102 EXC.
27,000
Heading
feet.
310
Are
EXC. Continue on navigation, Delta 829.
737-700 that I fly quite a bit, and this airplane, which I got from the Delta Virtual Airlines website, the A330 200.
$28,000 feet.
Time on range mode. Space. Stay up. New range. At. Drop 10. Result. Save. Near other circle left. Circle right. Fly right sub menu. Fly speed sub menu. Take off. Approach. 1. Cruising. 5 knots. Speed safe. Mach 0.75 s.
Speed set to Mach 0.76. $29,000 feet. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to serve our drink selection, including tea, coffee, and cold beverages. Please make sure your tray table is in a down position and clear any items from the aisle. Thank you. $30,000 feet. New Roads, Louisiana, United States. 6.7 nautical miles, 96 degrees. $31,000 feet. $32,000 feet. 33,000 feet. $34,000 feet. $35,000 feet. Seatbelt sign off. Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign so you are free to move about the cabin. However, please note that we do recommend you fasten your seatbelts at all times when you are seated in case of turbulence. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the cockpit, just to let you know we've reached our cruise level of 36,000 feet and we're not anticipating any major delays, so expect to arrive in Dallas on time as planned. As the cabin crew make their way around the aircraft, please make sure the aisles are clear of any items and I invite you to sit back, relax and enjoy the flight. Ladies and gentlemen, from the cockpit, just to let you know we've reached our cruising altitude and I expect us to arrive at our destination on time as planned. As the cabin crew make their way around the aircraft, please make sure that the aisles are clear of any items and I invite you to sit back, relax and enjoy the flight.
Heading 310 for EIC.
Continue on navigation.
Delta 829er.
Is it just me? Or do the pumpkin spice drinks at coffee shops seem to be coming out earlier and earlier every year? I remember when they really didn't show up till October. Dunkin' came out with theirs like a week ago, or just about a week ago, and Starbucks was not far behind. Although I will say I like Dunkin's better. And here's a little tidbit. Starbucks never actually does away with the peppermint. If you like the peppermint mocha, you can still get it. What you have to do is customize your drink. If you get a mocha and add peppermint,
127.85.
Delta 829er at flight level 360.
and the funny thing is, if you do it that way, it actually comes out cheaper than the actual peppermint mocha does when that's available.
Mansura, Louisiana.
I've done
United
that a
States.
couple times over
1.9
the years.
nautical miles, 257 degrees.
And compared to pricing, it definitely comes out cheaper if you just get a mocha and add peppermint to it. Now, the one thing they did not do this year, which was annoying, was the smoked butterscotch latte. I did not see that at all from Starbucks. They only have that for a very short time, basically the month of February, and then it usually disappears again. So I really don't know what is up with that. But I will say Starbucks definitely has supply issues right now, because I've been having a lot of trouble getting some of the other flavors. Whereas Dunkin', I've yet to have that problem. So Starbucks is definitely not doing something correctly. Pandemic or not, if one company has it working right still, and another company doesn't,
Houston Center,
it is,
American
in my opinion,
5909er, with you at flight level 350
that
for flight level 300.
American 5909er, identified, descend to flight level 300.
Descend to flight level 300, American 5909er.
One thing I'm hoping is my right wrist heals correctly, because the master's degree that I'm going to be going after, which is in orientation and mobility, if things don't heal correctly,
Delta 829er, change heading to 310 to and F5.
Heading 310 for EIC.
Continue on navigation.
Delta 829er.
using a cane
1510 with you at flight level 350.
will become
1510,
difficult, if not
identified.
impossible. I know when I was in Cincinnati for a few weeks, about a month ago, yeah, it was quite difficult. Actually, it was pretty much impossible.
Northwest 1763, maintain flight level 350.
Yeah,
Present altitude, southwest
one can only hope that it heals correctly. And since I'm doing what the doctor told me to do, it should. Fortunately, for me, the eye condition I have, depending on what genes are causing the problem, I might be getting my vision back completely at some point within the next 6 to 10 years. I think I said this in another video, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it again. I would happily go be a truck driver and become an owner-operator. I've actually got a couple companies I'm keeping an eye
Ball,
on.
Louisiana, United States. 7.1
Already.
nautical miles, 119 degrees.
In the case I can actually do that at some point, because some of these companies, they'll pay for your entire training. You just have to work for them for a year. If you do their lease purchase program, which is how I would go about getting a truck, then you gotta stay with them for 3 to 4 years that you're paying the truck off. And if I try to pay the truck off in 3 years, that's about $1,000 a week. You do the math there. That's $150,000.
Delta 829er,
Those
change heading to 310 to and F5.
So,
Heading
yeah.
310 for EIC.
Continue on navigation.
Delta
That I'll be
829er.
able to do that job one of these days. I just really need to get genetic testing done to find out which genes are causing the problem. And even though this is quite variable, the fact that I actually haven't lost all my vision yet actually rules out some of the genes. Because, well, I don't have it in front of me, I would have to go look, but there are some genes that if they're causing my eye condition, which is retinitis pigmentosa, you would most likely have already lost all your vision. That has not happened. And while all the genes, you will most likely lose all your vision. There are a few of them that it will be really slow, or it might not happen at all. So I'm definitely curious about that. Once I move to Cincinnati, that will be project number 1. Once I have moved and figured out bus route and that I'm going to be using. Actually, there's 2 of them. Actually, there's 3 bus routes I need to pay attention to. And figure out where things are and all that jazz. And at the same time, I got to look at what I need to do for my master's degree application, because the thing about the university that I'm planning to apply to, their O&M program starts in January, which means I have to have everything done and
maintain flight level 350.
Maintain present altitude, American 5909er.
So, yeah, things are going to be busy for a while.
Next waypoint, EIC.
Delta 829er, change heading to 315 to EIC and F5.
Heading 315 for EIC.
Continue on navigation.
Delta 829er.
Heading 315.
Delta 829er, contact radar on 135.1.
135.1. Delta 829er.
Com 135.
Radar Delta 829er at flight level 360.
Delta 829er, roger. Fort Worth Center, American 5909er at flight level 350. American 5909er, roger. American 5909er, maintain altitude. Maintain present altitude, American 5909er.
Hampton, Louisiana, United States. 4.0 nautical miles, 271 degrees.
Southwest 2431, maintain altitude. Maintain present altitude, Southwest 2431. American 5909er, maintain altitude. Maintain present altitude, American 5909er.
Fort Worth, Delta 5514, with you passing flight level 350 for flight level 380. Delta 5514, roger, I'm at flight level 380. Climbing to flight level 380, Delta 5514.
Fort Worth, center southwest 4880 at flight level 350.
Southwest 4880, roger. Southwest 3104, maintain altitude.
Maintain present altitude, southwest 3104.
Delta 82. Niner, establish and maintain a heading of 315 to EIC. MNS file. Heading 315 for EIC. Continue on navigation. Delta 829er. Southwest 4880, maintain altitude.
Present altitude, southwest 4880.
American 5909er, maintain altitude.
Maintain present altitude, American 5909er.
Southwest 3104, climb to flight level 370.
Climb to flight level 370, southwest 3104.
Delta 829er, expect ILS approach runway 31 right. Expect ILS approach runway 31 right, Delta 829er.
Lawton, Louisiana, United States. 11.6 nautical miles, 2 degrees.
Delta 829er, establish and maintain a heading of 320 to EIC. MNS file. Heading 320 for EIC. Continue on navigation. Delta 829er.
Heading 320. Next waypoint, EIC. Distance, 24 nautical miles. Bearing, 332 degrees. 3 minutes, 16 seconds.
Delta 829er, contact approach on 124.3. 124.3, Delta 829er.
You know, it's interesting how good
Con one,
Aaron
124.30.
is at these sounds. I've actually watched a lot of videos, in-cockpit videos,
Approach.
I should add,
Delta 829er at flight level 360.
Delta 829er.
airplanes I
Expect
fly the
ILS
most.
approach runway 31 right.
Expect ILS approach, runway 31 right, Delta 829er.
And his sounds, as I've said in other videos, match really well. The latest couple videos I've watched are cockpit videos of the A330. And yeah. It's almost an exact match. And yeah, it does take hours, and many of them, to do things accurately.
Delta 829er. Change heading to 335 to and F5.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to start
Heading
selection of
335
all trains
for
of the line and
ENC.
local
Continue
service.
on navigation.
Please ensure your
Delta
train is in a down
829er.
position and clear heading 335 you.
And as I've said in other videos, the level and quality of his sounds have not been surpassed by anybody else. And I've also think I've said it in another video where usually if I want a particular airplane, I either see if there is an available sound set from SkySong Soundworks, and get that.
Northwest 3609er.
As well as the
Maintain flight
airplane.
level 350.
Present altitude, southwest
Heading 300
3609er.
Next waypoint, Bashu. Distance
Delta
142
829er.
nautical miles.
Turn left heading
260
260.
degrees. 19 minutes, 23
Heading
seconds.
260, Delta
Engine 160.
829er.
NAV
Or-
GPS switch set to NAV.
I might already have the sound set for the airplane. Or I end up waiting to actually install the airplane until a sound set comes out. I do this quite frequently with freeware airplanes. The one airplane
Delta 829er. Turn to heading 260.
Heading 260,
That I will
Delta
say-
829er.
that I found a really good sound set for that is not from SkySong Soundworks is a
Kabul, Louisiana,
freeware
United States.
sound set for
3.9
the
nautical miles,
Concorde.
312 degrees.
I haven't gotten the Concorde working yet with Pro ATC, however. I need to look at my settings for it since I did add the airplane. And I want to look at another aircraft to see how its settings are set. Because I want to get that airplane flying. Great for hops across the pond. The one airplane I do have that I like flying that I will have to switch back to radar contact with is the Tupolev 114. For some reason, Pro ATC is not cooperating at all with that airplane. I hit fly and Pro ATC decides that it just cannot handle that airplane for some reason. Not sure why. So I'll probably use radar contact for that airplane, but that's going to be the only airplane. And maybe the Concorde until I get it working with Pro ATC, but other than that, Pro ATC works great.
Next waypoint, Mashia. Distance, 123 nautical miles. Bearing, 266 degrees. 17 minutes, 6 seconds. Heading, 260.
And as you can see, Pro ATC is actually handling flying the plane, since it does have an FMC feature, plus the co-pilot can handle the autopilot, and it does that quite well, and the nav radios, and communicating with ATC. The only thing I don't have it doing is dealing with the flaps and spoilers. I do have it dealing with the gear, so when I take off, the gear automatically will retract it to a certain altitude. Approach and landing, it won't do that because say I've killed the autopilot auto throttle once I've gotten FS6 pilot online for the approach and landing phase. And once hopefully First Officer Light is working correctly with no more keyboard lag, I will be removing the gear operation from Pro ATC and handing that off to FSO Light, as well as the flap for takeoff.
Delta 829er, descend to flight level 250.
Descending to flight level 250, Delta 829er.
Minus 1,000 feet per minute. EP altitude, 25,000 feet. 256 knots indicated. Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned on the seatbelt sign. Please fasten your seatbelts as soon as possible. Thank you.
That was channel 5 on range mode, space pressed. Context menu. Say sub, new mode range, add new, drop, near user, all airport, circle left ears, up, fly right, sub, fly speed, sub menu, take off, 2 up. That was
Speed adjusted to 250 knots. Takeoff speed.
8, 2, 5, 0, 5, 8. Lockheed Martin registered repart.
Minus 2,300 feet per minute. $35,000 feet. Ore City, Texas, United States. 5.1 nautical miles, 299 degrees.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the cockpit, you may have noticed we've just begun our descent into Dallas. The latest weather update is showing that the winds have picked up a little bit but nothing out of the ordinary, so it should be a reasonably smooth approach. We're not expecting much in the way of clouds, so you should have a nice view out of the window all the way down. If you can assist the cabin crew by tidying your tray and handing them any litter as they come around, it would be most appreciated. For safety reasons, please turn off all electronic devices or switch them to airplane mode until after we've landed, and please also note that the aircraft toilets will shortly be out of use. Thank you.
Minus 2,500 feet per minute. $33,000 feet. $32,000 feet. Minus 2,400 feet per minute. 31,000 feet. Minus 2,300 feet per minute.
Delta 829er, turn to heading 265.
Heading 265, Delta 829er.
Heading 265. $29,000 feet.
Delta 829er, descend to 17 south, altimeter 29.82.
Descending to 17 south, altimeter 29.82, Delta 829er.
AP altitude, 17,000 feet. $28,000 feet. Minus 2,200 feet per minute. $27,000 feet. $26,000 feet. $25,000 feet. Minus 2,100 feet per minute. $24,000 feet. Holly Lake Ranch, Texas, United States. 7.0 nautical miles, 76 degrees. $23,000 feet. $22,000 feet. Minus 2,000 feet per minute. $21,000 feet.
Delta 829er, descend to 12 south, altimeter 29.82.
Descending to 12,000, altimeter 29.82, Delta 829er.
AP altitude, 12,000 feet. 20,000 feet. Nineteen thousand feet.
'Past transition level.
Eighteen thousand feet. Altimeter 1010, 29.81 inches. Minus 1900 feet per minute. 17,000 feet.
Delta 829er, turn to heading 270.
Heading 270, Delta 829er.
Heading 270. 16,000 feet.
Delta 829er, descend to 7,000.
Descending to 7,000, Delta 829er.
AP altitude 7,000 feet. $15,000 feet.
Autopilot flight submanual. Autopilot main panel. Bank. 0. 8.
200
register
knots.
register.
Minus 1,800 feet per minute. $14,000 feet. Edgewood, Texas, United States. 2.9 nautical miles, 32 degrees. $13,000 feet. Minus 1,700 feet per minute. $12,000 feet. Minus 1,600 feet per minute.
Maintain 6,000.
Maintain present altitude 0.
11,000 feet. Minus
Delta
1,500 feet per
829er,
minute.
descend to 3000.
Descending to 3000. Delta
About to cross
829er.
10,000.
AP altitude, 3,000 feet. Landing on. $10,000 feet.
American 430, maintain 10,000.
Maintain present altitude. American 430.
9,000 feet. Navigation off. Logo off.
Cabin crew, please prepare the cabin for landing.
8,000 feet.
Approach control, southwest, tree 5, passing 8,600 for 4,000.
Northwest 335, identified, descend to 4000.
Descend into 4,000, southwest, tree 5.
Minus 1,400 feet per minute. $7,000 feet.
American 430, maintain 10,000.
Maintain present altitude. American 430.
Northwest 495, maintain 2,000.
Maintain present
Ladies and
altitude,
gentlemen, we are about to
southwest
land.
495.
Please make sure you are seated with your belts fastened, and your trays in the upright position. Any items should be safely stored, and remember to turn off all electronic devices until after landing. Thank you. Next waypoint, Bashia. Distance, 15 nautical miles. Bearing, 272 degrees. 3 minutes, 33 seconds.
Fly on range mode, space rest, context menu, settle to fly home, fly near flyer, fly rifle, fly local, fly first, plane sub menu T, near west NDB sub menu N, VOR sub menu, near runway sub menu N, near airport sub menu N, KDR Alpha 6.0 N, KK17, 1.2 nautical miles, 352 degrees.
KLNZ,
Max Red, 18.2 NM, KAD13, Alice Southport, 19.4 NM, K76F, Tamsanko Red, 19, KAD14, Rocket M, 22. K7F3, Cattle Wheel Run, 23.4 NM, KA41, Benz Run, 24, KARDD, Alice Executive, 25.1 NM, KA75, Kansas Agni, 26.2 NM, KADL, Alice Love, 26.6 NM, K.
Target KDAL selected.
Space context menu, settle timber, fly on, fly on, fly on, fly on, fly rapid, fly deep, fly push, fly star, KDA, fly
24 miles.
fly level, fly per, helicopter sub, plane sub menu T. Near west NDB sub menu, VOR sub menu T, runway to target airport sub, KDL 1301, KDL 31R 316 deck, 23 KDL 31R 316 deck.
KDAL 31 are selected.
Fly home, KDD, fly the nearest airport, take the final runway, fly approach from her, heading to Cape, fly over landing at KDL for you. Normal end.
American
KDAL
430, descend
31 are
to
selected.
8,000.
Pilot master off.
Descending to 8,000.
Approach entry
American
KDAL 31 are selected. Speed hold off. NAV on. 2.5 miles, minus 1,300 feet per minute. 1.9 miles.
495, maintain 2,000.
Maintain present altitude, southwest 495.
1.2 miles. Flaps 1. Flaps 1. Flaps ILS entry KDAL 31 are selected. Flaps 3. 9.6 miles. .1 miles.
0, climb to 3,000.
Climbing to 3,000. 0.
Minus 1,100 feet. 8.5 miles.
1343, maintain
Altimeter
7 knots.
1010, 29
Maintain present altitude, American 1343.
Distance 7.9 miles, 261 degrees. 2 minutes, 13 seconds. Heading 268.
Data 829er, turn to heading 270, descend to
Heading off at
2500.
7.3 miles. Flights
Heading
local
270, descending to 2500, Delta 829er.
Heading 270.
Data 829er, turn to heading 270, cleared, ILS approach
6.7
runway
miles.
31 right.
Heading 270, ILS, approach, runway 31 right, Delta 829er.
0,
6.1
maintain
miles.
7000.
Present altitude 0.
American 4063, maintain 6000.
Maintain present altitude, American 4063.
5.6
Data
miles.
829er, cleared, final approach, contact tower when established. Frequency is 118.7.
Cleared for final approach, tower 118.7, Delta
5.0
829er.
miles.
Northwest 4905, maintain 2000.
Maintain present altitude, southwest 495.
American 430, maintain
4.4
6000.
miles.
Maintain present altitude, American 430.
3.8 miles.
American 1343, descend to
3.2 miles.
5000.
Descend to 5000, American 1343.
2.6 miles.
Never channel range mode. Space pressed. Context menu. Say submenu list. Button N.
Okay,
Lucky
I'll
for
shut
record.
up, sir. Next waypoint, Daniel. Distance, 8 nautical miles. Bearing, 306 degrees. 2
American
minutes, 29 seconds.
4063,
Heading
maintain
310.
6000.
Maintain present
Target
altitude,
KDAL
American
31 are selected.
4063.
4,000 feet. Turning into ILS.
Localizer
American
online. Flight
430,
slope,
maintain 5000.
Maintain present altitude, American 430.
0, maintain 2000.
Present altitude 0.
Say again, Delta 829er.
Data 829er, cleared, final approach, contact tower when established. Frequency is 118.7.
Cleared for final approach, tower 118.7, Delta 829er.
Northwest 335, maintain 6000.
Present altitude southwest 335.
Balch Springs, Texas,
American
United States. 4.1 nautical
1343,
miles,
maintain
83 degrees.
4000.
Maintain present altitude, American 1343.
3,000 feet.
Northwest 807, contact tower on 118.7.
118.7, southwest 807.
American 189er2, contact tower on 118.7.
118.7, American 189er 2.
AP altitude,
American
0 feet.
4063,
One,
descend to
118.70.
4000.
Tower Delta 829er, runway 31 right. On final,
Delta 829er, slow to final approach speed. Altimeter 29.82, clear to land runway 31 right.
reducing the final approach speed. Altimeter 29.82, cleared to land, runway 31 right, Delta 829er.
0 knots.
Autopilot main channel dialog, heading 46 DT, 300 knots. Lockheed Martin registered
173 knots. 2,000 feet. Stall warning. Flap 3. Flap 3. Stall warning. Flap 4. Flap stall recovery initiated. Flap 6. Next waypoint. Speed set to 250 knots. Bearing 318 degrees. 1 minute. 53 seconds. Flap 6. Flap 7. Flap 8. Flap 8. Stall warning. Flaps 9. Flaps 9. Flaps 10. Flaps 11.
Look at
Flaps
that.
12.
We're dangerously
Flaps
close to
13.
Tower
stall.
Delta
Flaps
2410,
16.
hold it short,
Flaps
runway
17.
31 left,
Flaps 17.
request departure.
Flaps 18.
Delta
Flaps
2410, line up runway 31
Flaps 20.
left. Lining up runway 31
Ascend
left,
to a magnetic
Delta
heading of
2410.
274 degrees.
Flaps 23.
Speed set to 250 knots. Flaps 25. Stall recovered. Sir, I saved your life and reputation. Don't I deserve a hug?
Delta
Please adjust speed now
wind
if necessary.
340 at 8,
If
runway
the plan
31
was
left,
running,
clear
it
to
is
take
now
off, clear
unpaused.
flight. Runway 31 left, clear to take off, Delta
Flaps
2410.
31. Flaps 32. Flaps 33. Flaps 33.
Tower southwest, 8, holding
Flaps
short,
35.
runway
Flaps
31 right.
35.
Southwest 8, hold position.
Roger, southwest 8.
Flaps 31. Flaps 31. Flaps 39.
Tower southwest, take 07, on final, runway 31 right.
Southwest 807, clear to land runway 31 right, slow to final approach speed, altimeter 29.82.
Clear to land, runway 31 right, coming back to final approach speed, altimeter 29.82, southwest, take 07.
Flaps 17. Flaps 15. Flaps 14. Flaps 13. Too low. Flaps 12. Flaps 11. Flaps 10. Flaps 9. Flaps 7. Flaps 6. 2008. Flaps 5. Flaps 4. Flaps 3. Target KDAL 31 are select. Flaps 1. Flaps 0. Flaps 0. KDAL 4 nautical miles. Shortest bearing 28 degrees. 1 minute. Run seconds. KDAL 31 are selected. Sir. Switching to true heading display for the approach, sir. 1,000 feet.
Apparently my plane has a mind of its own today. Try this again.
Spoilers deployed. Spoilers retracted.
Tower, southwest, tree 5. On final, runway 31 right. Southwest, tree 5. Clear to land runway 31 right. Altimeter 29.82. Clear to land runway 31 right. Altimeter 29.82. Southwest, tree 5.
Dallas, Texas, United States. 0.5 nautical miles, 262 degrees.
Range mode, space rest, context menu, say submenu list. Button N, E distance repeat E. Range mode.
3.2 miles.
What's interesting is, I did not have these problems
2.5
yesterday.
miles.
I think the crash that happened at the beginning of this flight is what caused the issues. So,
1.7
the next
miles.
video, things will actually work better. Like they should.
Zero
I
point
switched
9
from
miles.
ILS approach,
Flaps,
auto land,
flaps 1.
normal,
Flaps 1.
to a
Flaps 2.
GPS,
Flaps 2.
auto
Flaps
land
3.
short
Flaps 3.
approach.
Flaps
So
1.
things
Flaps
are going
5.
to be a lot
Flaps
quicker this time.
3.0 Flaps miles. 6. Flaps 7. Flaps 8. Flaps 9. Flaps 9. Flaps 10. Flaps 11. Flaps 12. Flaps 13. Flaps 14. Flaps 15. 3.5 miles. .8 miles. 3.8 miles. .5 miles. 3.1 miles.
Localizer alive. Glide slope alive. Glide slope capture.
Space pressed. Context menu. Say submenu list. Button head. Evans panel dialog.
Okay,
Register for review.
I'll shut up, sir. Flap 3. Flap 16. Gear down.
Cabin
Flap
crew,
18.
please take your seats for
Flaps
landing.
landing lights on. Flaps 19. Flaps 19. Flaps 20. Gear down. Flaps 20. Flaps 21. Flaps 22. Flaps 23. Flaps 23. Flaps 24. Flaps 25. Flaps 26. Flaps 27. Flaps 27. Flaps 28. Flaps 29. Flaps 30. Flaps 31. Flaps 32. Flaps 33. Flaps 33. Flaps 34. Flaps 35. .3,000 feet.
Outer marker. Check the altitude.
2,195 feet AGL. Minus 1,145 feet per minute.
Tower 6001, holding short of runway 36, ready for departure.
6001, line up runway 36.
Lining up runway 36, 6001.
2,000 feet.
Wind 340 at 8, runway 36, clear for takeoff. Good flight.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 36, 6001.
1,000 feet above the ground.
1,000 feet, sir.
Too high,
Park,
too
Texas,
high.
United States.
Tower,
1.4 nautical miles,
southwest,
33 degrees.
3370. On final, runway 31 right. Southwest, 3370. Clear to land runway 31 right. Slow to final approach speed. Altimeter 29.82. Clear to land runway 31 right. Final approach speed. Altimeter
right.
29.82. Southwest, 3370.
500 feet.
500 feet.
Tower Southwest 2618 on final for runway 31 right.
Southwest 2618. Clear to land runway 31 right. Altimeter 29.82.
Minimum.
Clear to land runway 31 right. Altimeter 29.82. Southwest 2618.
100. 100. 50. 50. Umbrella 30.
Landed.
Brakes and reverse thrust. Sir, 145 knots. 100
Speed
knots.
brake up. 70 knots.
121 knots. 107 knots. 97 knots.
Delta 829, gauge is left, contact ground on 121.75.
121.75, Delta 829.
3,000
63 knots.
feet remaining.
121.75. 57 knots. Spoilers retracted. 52 knots.
2,000
knots.
feet
Ladies and
remaining.
gentlemen, Welcome to 48 knots. The local time is 16 9. Brake on. I'm pleased to inform you that the temperature is currently balmy 34 degrees Celsius, or 93 Fahrenheit, so it should be nice once we open the doors. Please remain seated until the aircraft arrives at the gate. You are reminded to keep all electronic devices switched off until you have entered the airport terminal. Thank you.
Switching
With
back
Delta
to
Airlines,
magnetic
landing off.
headings.
Taxi on. Flaps 33.
Heading
Cabin
set
crew,
to
please
a
disarm doors.
magnetic heading
Flaps
of
33.
313
31.
degrees.
Flaps 31. Flaps 30.
Wonderful
Flaps 29.
flight.
Flaps 29.
What are your plans
Flaps
for
28.
tonight?
Flaps 27.
Sir.
Flaps 26. Flaps 25. Flaps 25. Flaps 24. Flaps 24. Flaps 23.
Ground Delta
Flaps 23.
829 is clear as a
Flaps
runway.
22.
Request taxi to
22.
parking.
Flaps 28.
Delta 829, taxi via Delta to
Flaps
Terminal 1, Gate
Flaps
Golf
17.
2.
Flaps 17.
By
Flaps
Delta
17.
to Terminal 1,
Flaps
Gate
16.
Golf to Delta
Submit messages on
829er.
there. Flaps 15. Flaps 14.
You'll like professional better.
Flaps 14.
Context
Flaps
menu.
13. Flaps 12. Flaps 12.
Simulator menu summit. Flight
Flaps
assistant.
11. Flaps 10. Flaps 10. Hashtag end flight
You'll
menu.
like professional better.
1.
Flight
Request taxi
local time 2:53 p.m.
2.
Post
Say
repair
again. 3. Checklist menu. 4. Flight plan information. 5. Other requests. 6. Other options. 7.
7. Flight level vertical speed. Add 1 3 ops 1 add 2 3 ops 2 compass set. Flight setting ADF compass set. Close setting.
Flaps
Close
9.
setting. Middle maintain speed.
Flaps
Maintain
9.
speed box. Select navigation.
Flaps
Combo
9.
box KDL. Runway
Flaps
vertical
8.
location. Combo box by
Flaps
flight
7.
KDL.
Flaps
52.
7.
A70.
Flaps 6. Flaps 5.
KDL.
Flaps 4.
A medium.
Flaps 4.
KDL.
Flaps 3.
52. A70.
Flaps
Set
3.
key set key set
Flaps 2. Flaps 2.
Cycle throttle assist button.
Flaps
Set key
1.
cycle assist actions. Flight
Flaps
setting
1.
OK button. Disabled.
Altitude lock off. Flaps 0.
Flight setting cancel button. Cancel. Lockheed Martin register. R3D register V4.
Hashtag SX. Select parking facility. Select parking facility at KDAL Dallas Love. 1. Runway 13L start. 2. Runway 13R start. 3. Runway 18 start. 4. Runway 31L start. 5. Runway 31R start. 6. Runway 36 start. 7. Gate. 0 suitable parkings. 8. Gate G. 1 suitable parkings. 9. Parking. 0 suitable parkings.
8. 8. 8. 8. 8.
GSX. Select position. All Gate G positions. 1 half. 1. Gate G2. Heavy / JS. 2. Gate G3.
1.
Medium / JS. 2
1.
small. 3. Gate G4. Medium / JS. 2 small. 4. Gate G5. Medium. 2 small. 5. Gate G6. Small / JS. Occupied. 6. Gate G7. Small / JS. Occupied. 7. Gate G8. Small / JS. Occupied. 8. Gate G9. Small / JS. 2 small. 9. Gate G10. Small / JS. 2 small. 10. Next page dash. GSX. Follow me service. Request follow me. 1. Yes. 2. No. 3. Just walk me there.
3.
Hashtag GSX. The chosen position is too small for your aircraft.
Delta
Ground services will not be
829,
available there.
taxi via
GSX
Delta
America
to
has been dispatched
Terminal
on site.
1, Gate
Follow
Golf
me before
2.
it's wet. GSX follow me
By
to time of
Delta
arrival.
to Terminal
1 minute
1,
and
Gate
25
Golf
seconds.
to Delta
Delta
829er.
829. Taxi via D to Terminal 1 Gate G2. GSX follow me estimated time of arrival. 53 SECS. Hashtag SX. Change parking / service. Change parking or service. 1. Change parking facility. Currently. Gate G9. 2. Revoke follow me. 3. Revoke follow me and parking services. 4. Just walk me there. Hashtag SX.
4.
Select parking facility. Select parking facility at KDAL Dallas Love. 1. Runway 13L start. 2. Runway 13R start. 3.
4.
Runway 18 start. 4. Runway 31L start. 5. Runway 31R start. 6. Runway 36 start. 7. Gate. 0 suitable parkings. 8. Gate G. 1 suitable parkings. 9. Parking. 0 suitable parkings. GSX follow me estimated time of arrival. 26 SECS. Hashtag SX. Follow me service. Request follow me. 1. Yes. 2. Just walk me there. GSX follow me is arrived. Is on your left. University Park, Texas, United States. 2.7 nautical miles. 92 degrees. GSX. Change parking / service. Change parking or service. 1. Change parking facility. Currently. Gate G9. 2. Revoke follow me. 3. Revoke follow me and parking services. 4. Just walk me there.
4.
Sound off. Sound on. Hashtag GSX. That wasn't a very good parking.
MCE is listening.
Number off.
APU starting.
Taxi lights off.
Yeah, taxi,
Taxi off.
lights selected off.
Strobe lights off.
Okay, strobe lights
Strobe off.
off.
APU at 100%. APU generator active. Seatbelt sign off. Number 1 ignition off. Number 2 ignition off. Number 1 fuel valve closed. Number 2 fuel valve closed.
Beacon light off.
Yeah, beacon lights off.
Beacon off.
Number off.
Tone off.
MCE suspended speech recognition.
Number 1 generator off. Number 2 generator off.
Cabin crew, the aircraft is secure. Please open doors.
Door 1 open.
Well, I hope everybody
Ladies and gentlemen,
enjoyed this
from the
flight.
cockpit once again, I hope you enjoyed your flight with us today. On behalf of myself, the first officer and the cabin crew, we wish you a safe and pleasant journey from the airport and hope to see you again soon. Thanks for flying with us.
And until the next video, which should be uploaded tonight, some point, or tomorrow, there are, let's see, 4 more videos in this series that are going to be done. As I said before, we're going back to New Orleans in the next video, up to Detroit, down to Atlanta, then back to New Orleans. So, happy flying, everybody.
888, 888, 888.